makeup loving friends, and you know, we're back and the brows are filled. No, sorry, wrong YouTube channel. That was Manny's. Oh well. Anyways, we're back. We're doing more releases and rants, but we're going to try and do it quickly because we want to go to Jenny's live. So you're not getting 100% of us. At most, you're getting us on 50% of cylinders. But look, you'll take it and you'll be glad for it. As per usual, Elena has her live on Sunday. She has changed the time to 5 p.m. UK time so that we're not all falling asleep because we're old and tired. And by we, I mean me. So this week she's doing a milk recreation, and I should have the picture on screen. Good luck editing, Teresa. And it looks really cool and I'm very excited. She even got a daylight ring, didn't you?
Well, yeah. That's for another video.
yeah. Well, I still like to think it's somehow like related because I'm like, yes, vampires. Yeah, so we'll just get straight into it. We have one very small announcement. Mented Cosmetics, which is a small little indie brand. It is a black-owned brand. They have actually arrived at Target now. Target are picking up an awful lot of indie brands. Like a lot of indie brands.
Go check it out.
Yeah, and then just be like, it's too expensive. It's not Wet n Wild. It's not this. It's not that. I mean, you know.
It's not AliExpress.
I mean, yeah, but you get the asbestos for free, so there you go. As per usual, I want to say thank you to everyone who tagged me in the new makeup releases. I like if you guys didn't tag me, I would have missed out on so much. So major thanks to Jenny, Brianna, Amina, Becky, Tia, Franca, Melly, Mary, Helen, Dean, Sue, Rebecca, Sophie, Christina, Missy, Cheryl, Lisa, Natalia, Clara, and Paula. I know, we're getting more and more every week. I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. I know that Shahida also has been trying to tag me in things, but apparently Instagram have like blocked her on certain things because I thought that she like joined some, you know, one of those like follow train type things of like, yeah, one of those, and Instagram got angry and she's like, I didn't join one of those. So anyways, she's waiting to get her account unblocked or whatever so she can tag me again because she tags me in great stuff. We are doing what we did last week and starting off with the holiday releases just so we can kind of purge ourselves of that and be done. So first thing that's up is Marc Jacobs again. We did talk about this last week and Delena is already like kind of like, oh, God, this again. But we know there is more stuff. So last week we were just looking at the eyeshadow palette, but it seems that there's a lot more to the collection than just that. They of course have the eyeshadow palette, which is $49.50, but they also have the Omega Glaze All Over Foil Luminizer in the shade Glitzy. It's $49, and they say it's a warm peachy gold for both face and all over body. And of course, it has the same sort of decor on all of the rest of them. It's that cherry kind of pattern. They have a Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara for $27, a La Marc Lip Creme Lipstick in O'Malley for $32, a Wee Mon Cherie, which is a full-size lip oil and mini favorite set with a bag for $49. They also have a Skincare Sunday, an Eye Pick You, which has 4-piece longwear eyeliner set for $39, a Tempting Trio, which has a 3-piece mini eye and lip set for $25, and they have the Blacker Cherry, which is a 2-piece mini eye set for $20. So lots of stuff.
Ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I mean, we know how Elena feels on the packaging. It seems to be a divisive one because some people really are all for the packaging. Because I saw some comments last week and they were like, but I love the packaging. And I was like, Elena does not.
I like it.
I'm ambivalent. I'm just in the middle, kind of going, meh.
Meh.
Yeah. As for the makeup within said packaging,
Marc Jacobs eyeliners
are they? Are they?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to try them because they're so expensive, and then if I love them, then I'm going to be annoyed.
I've got 2. They are my special babies.
Special. They're only for the good wear.
Oh yeah, they only get one for special occasions.
Laura Mercier also has a holiday collection as well, and there is a whole chunk of stuff in there. There's the Pièce de Resistance Eye and Cheek Essentials. It has 15 eyeshadows and 4 cheek and face shades for $120.
What?
There we go. That is the correct reaction. $120. Laura Mercier. What's going on? So it's
I'm getting this sent to me.
Are you?
I am not using that for $120. No, that's going to be a present for someone.
That's smart. Yeah, no, it's like one half is the face palette, and then there's like a mirror in between, and then there's the eyeshadow palette. I mean, personally, I think the eyeshadow palette is pretty dull. It's cool toned neutrals.
It's fine for a high-end brand, though. I mean, it's a bit more exciting than usual, but it's still there.
It's not $120 worth of exciting.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you wanted, you know, a more affordable eyeshadow palette from them, there's the Prima Ballerina eyeshadow palette, which has 6 shades for $32, which is still bananas for 6 shades. $32. Where are they going off to with that? Like, you know? And I personally think even looking at that, like that little 6-pan, that doesn't make sense as a palette. Like the colors don't make sense together.
They're all shimmers.
I don't. Anyways, happy thoughts. They have the Lip Lumiere Luminous Sheer Lip Tint for $34. The Grand Overture Mini Caviar Quartet for $35. The Opening Night Cheek Palette. There are 3 cheek shades for $55. That is.
Ooh.
Is it just me, or are Laura Mercier just getting more expensive? I mean, I like Laura Mercier. I have like the powder here. I enjoy it. I mean, you can really see I've been that's being used, but geez, that is
that seems like everything's like 10-20 pounds too much.
Yeah, I agree. And they have a lot. Like the thing is, it's not even like it's a small collection. There's a lot of stuff here. They have the hand cream quartet for $42. The Kisses from the Balcony lip glacé collection, which is a set of 4 shades for $45. The Eye Interlude Caviar Duet for $19. The Rose Pirouette Illuminator for $45. The Luxe Indulgent Body Triplet, 2 variations, $95 each. Yeah. And they come in the shades Ambra Vanille and Almond Coconut. They have the Sweeping Beauty Essentials Brush Collection. You have 5 brushes for $78. They have the Set to Perfect Translucent Loose Setting Powder and Puff Set, 2 shades, $39 each. That's, I mean, okay. They have the Set to Glow Translucent Loose Setting Powder Glow and Brush Set, 2 shades, $39 each. The Mini Body Souffle Quartet for $49, and the Perfect Cream and Eye Cream Duet for $85. That, whew, there's a lot going on. Can you imagine if you bought the entire Christmas collection? Because there's somebody out there who is like, I must get it all. There is, because there's somebody out there. You would spend thousands.
Well, people like the stance of the brand, they're gonna buy it, I guess. Because it's so expensive, because it's special holiday. But I mean.
Whew. Yeah, anything there catch your eye, ladies?
I like the powder, but I've got a full one, so.
Yeah, same. I mean, nothing about this so far is interesting to me. Next holiday collection we have is Bite Beauty. They have an agave and lip tint tin. So it's coming in a tin. They're $14 each, and they come in 5 different kind of tins. So there's Highball, which is a warm cocoa pearl, Buzz, which is a champagne gold pearl, Bramble, a sheer deep berry, Swizzle, a pink peach pearl, and Smashed, a sheer pink red. They have the Mini Sunset Super Bloom Outburst Longwear Lip Stain Trio for $25, which, by the way, very difficult to say, thanks. They have it in Sangria Blush, which is a bold true red with a satin matte finish, Minis Strawberry, which is a hot pink with a satin matte finish, and Orange Fizz, which is a bright orange coral with a satin matte finish. They have the Mini Midnight Mood Power Move Crayon Try-On for trio rather, for $25. The Mini Starlit Succulent 3-piece Agave and Lip Care set for $21. And they're all going to be available from October 6th. I mean, you can't, I mean, I don't know anywhere that sells Bite Beauty in Europe, so it's kind of a, I don't know if they even sell directly to Europe, so it's kind of a moot point, but there's nothing there that I'm like, ooh, want.
I'd quite like to try the Agave Lip Mask.
Yeah, that's fair.
Trio for $21, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if we can get Bite in the UK.
Yeah. Like, if again, it was one of those things that found its way into my collection, I wouldn't be angry, but I wouldn't like go out of my way to go and get it. That's my general feelings on that particular one. Also, you may have noticed we're all in purple. We went for purple this week. Yeah, that was a suggestion from like 2 weeks ago. Drop your suggestions down below as to what we're going to do for next week. Don't make it too hard.
It's not a suggestion. We chose it.
Well, asterisk there. We did choose it, but mostly because, and we could go back to the week beforehand where somebody had put down purple. So actually a few people have put down purple several weeks in a row. So actually we're just going with the will of the people, quite frankly. It's a democracy. It's all fine. That's what I say.
My favourite colour, so I don't care.
Yeah. This is how we lured Missa back. She wasn't here for a while. It's like, Missa, if we put on purple, will you come back? And she's like,
we're gonna do pink next week. I like pink, Missa likes pink. We're both gonna be here.
Everyone suggest pink.
Yeah. I think I might have pink somewhere in my collection.
Oh, I'm sure.
The highlighter collection went up. Anyways, we have more holiday stuff. Sigma have come out with quite a few things. It's part of their Rose Gold collection. So they have the Essential Trio brush set for $29. It's 3 travel brushes and a brush tin, like we're ever going to travel again. It's a $40 value, but you know, let's think positively. They have the Petite Perfection brush set, $25, which has a $32 value. It has 3 mini brushes and a bag. The Rendezvous eyeshadow palette for $29, which of course comes with the palette and the brush itself. A Loved mini lip set for $39. That comes with 3 glosses and it comes with a nice little kind of rose gold bag. Words are hard today. I have been lecturing all day. They have the Rose Glow Cheek Duo for $35. So it has a highlighter and a blush in it, and there's apparently a face brush. And you can get the whole collection for $88, and that includes the palette, the Cheek Duo, and the mini lip set, along with a velvet pink bag. And that's going to be available from October 13th if you are interested.
I'm not.
No, same. Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at this, you'll know none of us are interested. I do like the Sigma brushes, but I can't be bothered. Moving on. MAC, every week, it seems, are releasing stuff for Christmas. And I'm like, are you all right? What's going on? And I got a lot of this information from Brianna. She has her own channel, Draconian Brianna. Do please check her out. She's fabulous. I just love listening to her voice. It soothes me.
Tell me what celebrity she sounds like, and I will give you £1 million.
Yeah, it's been bugging me too. Yeah, I don't have £1 million, but I will give you my kidney. And I don't drink, so you know it's good. Anyways, MAC have quite a few things that are coming out. It's kind of what we would expect from them. Some more lip glosses, and honestly, the lipsticks are really summery.
Why is it different packaging?
They always kind of change their packaging around about Christmas.
No, but like, why is there pink and then purple?
I don't know. Maybe it's that there's a different finish or something.
I don't like it.
Bring it back.
It doesn't please me.
Well, Mac, it hasn't pleased Missa, so you need to go back and think about what you've done. So.
Damn.
That's all of the holiday releases, thank Christ. You know, it's October, it's spooky season, which I'm much more here for at the moment. So we'll get into the actual new makeup releases. Beauty Bay are really, really quiet about them releasing things. They flew under the radar with their highlighters not that long ago. Alex actually used them on her channel, Makeup with Alex. They looked really, really good. She was commenting on that the components themselves look a little bit cheap, but the formula itself is very, very good. But I'm like, why aren't you like putting this out there with more aplomb? They have come out with new blushes and new bronzers, and they come in 8 shades each. So there's 8 shades of this powder blush and 8 shades of a powder bronzer, and they're available now for €7. So I would imagine about £6, because they always screw us over.
eBay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I've been convinced. I may add more to my highlighter collection because I'm running low.
You need a 75th, okay?
I have 75.
We need a 76th.
Yeah, there we go. That's all of the convincing I need. There we go. Yeah, they really went under the radar with that. Okay, next one. We sneak peeked this last week when we only knew about the outside of the packaging. Ha 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 ha, and I lost my tiny mind. This is Colourpop and their Hocus
I lost my mind, not you.
Yeah. Look, we collectively lost our minds. You know, I was going to make like
for different reasons.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well,
not me, because I don't even know what Hocus Pocus is. And so I don't know why everyone's losing their minds right now.
Because we grew up on it and it's very important. Oh, I love it. I like to think I'm Winifred, but in reality I'm Mary, because I'm just sitting around watching TV and eating snacks, and I'm okay with that, you know. But Colourpop came out with their Hocus Pocus collection, and they were meant to launch yesterday, which was a Wednesday, because we're now filming on a Thursday, and it went a little bit pear-shaped. It did not go well. Essentially, Shopify was not able to support all of the traffic going towards Colourpop. Of course not. It was going to be a massive release, bigger, I would say, even than the Sailor Moon one. Like, this is a huge thing for people, and it crashed, and then they were like, we're going to redo it again, and they did it again today as we're filming, and again, it wasn't great. There was a whole queue, and everything sold out really quickly.
I was there for 1 hour trying to buy you the collection yesterday. I was teaching Zumba at 11 a.m. and right before Zumba, like the last minute before, I was trying to buy it and it crashed. I'm like, what are you trying to be, Jefferson Starship? Like, you're not that special, Colourpop. You're not Jefferson Starship.
Go back into your lane.
Go back to your place. Go sit over there.
I'm still so excited. This is almost, anyone who's interested in makeup probably already knows about this collection, but we've flashed it on the screen, I'd say, at this point. There is the eyeshadow palette, there's the glitter trios, there's some eyeliners, the lipsticks.
Well, I got you the Mary kit. Yes. It took me in queue for like 10 minutes. It was like lagging. I'm like, yes, I got it. So I'm very happy.
I'm so excited. My tiny brain.
And Nissa can't be bothered. Nissa looks like me when I'm usually not bothered with anything. She's like, what?
Yeah. Like, oh God, who are
Doesn't even look nice.
Yeah. It's okay, my love. This is for the fans. Drop down below if you manage to get this. It's very exciting. For me, I love Hocus Pocus.
It's just memorabilia, you know. For me, like, the palette is boring, but for you, it's because of the, you know.
Oh,
I wasn't allowed to watch witchy things growing up.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, I'm keeping an eye out to see if this is coming out again in the cinema, because I'm going to go and watch it. I'm very excited. I think that's what started my love of black cats.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, that is the Colourpop collection. I know a lot of people were trying to get it. Let me know how successful you were.
Do you think that people should maybe find a different platform than Shopify? Because they are trash.
Yeah,
I know.
Let's be honest, for everything. PB, Jeffree Star, they're trash.
How are they still operating?
How is everyone still using them?
Yeah. Somebody has to be competitive enough to support.
Yeah, that's the question. Is it just that there's no other competitors? Like, Does anyone know anything about this sort of thing? Because you could make a lot of money.
I know, I was just thinking that.
And they just had the big security
In the
well.
computers, yeah. Need to do this.
Yeah. Come on, John, get on it. Screw the flying and do this instead.
We can do millions. I'll explain later.
Yeah. And then you can move to Europe. It's all part of
Or she could afford to move us out to LA.
I mean, either or.
Exactly, yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Except you all will burn in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it has been pointed out a lot recently just how white I am. And I'm like,
I was making fun of you on Jenny's live before this started because she was putting white face paint on.
I blend in with my walls.
I was saying it was too dark for Teresa.
I love Jenny.
Yeah. Yeah. And yes, we need to get through this so we can get to our lives.
Yes.
Run, people, run.
Move on.
Yes, let us go. Next thing that we have is another thing that people have lost their minds over. This is Makeup Revolution and their collaboration with The Nightmare Before Christmas. And they have a lot of things in here. They have 2 eyeshadow palettes. They're $22 each. There's the Sally palette and the Jack palette. They have 3 different glosses. They're $8 each. They have 2 different highlighters. They're $10 each. There are 2 different makeup bags. They're $14 each, and you can get the brush set for $24. And they are available now. If you're interested, I know a lot of people who are very excited about that.
Why is it all in dollars?
I know, I was wondering.
What's the pounds?
That's so weird.
That's where I got the information from.
How many pounds are the palettes?
I don't know. I would say maybe like 20-ish pounds.
Well, that's all for me. That's all I care is dollars.
Yeah. I'm a busy woman. It's tough for me to find.
That's interesting, actually. I don't know. There's a lot of neutrals. I mean,
Yeah.
They're huge. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't particularly find the palettes interesting. I like the brush set. I think that's cute, but I have 5 million brushes.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I have, and I think I've got more sense.
Oh.
You need to do a brush collection and people are going to be pissing themselves.
Yeah, like, what is she doing? I have, oh my God, Future Me has so much collection videos to do. Oh God, the stress. Oh well, I did it to myself. I do like the makeup bags, but that's about it. There's nothing there that's really particularly interesting for me.
I don't know. I've never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas either, so.
I'm beginning to wonder what sort of childhood Miss had. I'm starting to picture like a Harry Potter-esque situation where she's just living under the cupboard, like under the stairs.
See, I'm not the only one that doesn't know anything. Missa doesn't either.
So Revolution have also come out with some more skincare stuff. They have expanded on their niacinamide mattifying range. So they have a niacinamide mattifying gel cleanser. It's £8, €9.99 or $12. They have the niacinamide mattifying moisture cream. So that's £10, €11.99 or $14. And they have a niacinamide mattifying primer drop, which is £8, €9.99 or $12, a niacinamide mattifying essence spray, so that's £6, €7.99 or $9. And finally, they have mattifying blotting papers for £4, €5.99 or $7. Not bad, price-wise, let's be real.
I wonder if Claire will try all this. She likes mattifying stuff.
She does, yeah. Claire, are you?
Claire? Not me, though. I literally only put dewiness on.
Yeah. I don't really need mattifying stuff because my skin don't really thankfully have to do much with it other than just make sure I have moisturizers. The next one.
I knew you were gonna be like this.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful.
Nom, 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 nom. I got tagged in this so much and people were like, Teresa.
But it's very expensive though.
It's actually beautiful.
Don't care, want it. Don't care, want it. This is Shroud Cosmetics, and I have gone onto their website every day since I have seen this, and I know it's not coming out until the 4th of October, but I'm like, maybe there'll be a glitch on the website and it'll be there and I can just buy it. Anyways, it is Shreya Cosmetics, and it is a collaboration with Beauty Bean. She has her own YouTube channel. I watch her from time to time. Oh, It's called the It's Freaking Bats palette, and it is $35. It's the pre-order is starting October 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 100% talc free, 100% cruelty free, and 100% vegan. I want it.
Is it not coming to Beauty Bay though? Is that not what all the chat is?
No, it kind of looked like it was, but it seems that it wasn't. That it was like, I mean, they've never had Shroud Cosmetics on their platform before, but I don't know what they were doing. I think it just happened to weirdly, because obviously it's coming up to Halloween, and I think they just had something that said It's Freaking Bats anyway. Yeah, it was poorly timed on Beauty Bay's part, but apparently they're not coming out with that, because I got very excited and then I was like, oh, well then.
Yeah, I think even I would buy it if I saw it on Beauty Bay, because those colours are stunning.
I want it. I want to Braveheart it all over my face.
You probably have those colors in multiple palettes you own.
No,
I
I think you'll find I hardly own any eyeshadows, and I'm definitely running low, and I need this.
This is not the place for
reason or logic or any of that.
Logic.
Let me have my nice things. My life is very difficult. And although I had good news this week, so I should be allowed to celebrate. So let me buy the nice things too.
Yep.
Life hard, also life good, buy things. I'll find an excuse. But yes, I want this.
Same.
Quite desperately. It is beautiful. Next thing then we have is Sugarpill. They're coming out with single eyeshadows. But weirdly, okay, here's the thing. You can get them singularly for $13, or you can get all 5 of them together for $55, or you can get them in a palette along with an extra shade for like, I think it's like $60. Very strange. Yeah. Anyways, they say they're 90s inspired. They're already available now.
I want Sleepwalker.
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, that looks really pretty, in fairness. But I see, the thing is, if I buy single shadows, I sometimes, unless I put them together to make into a palette myself, I just don't use them. Very bad for that.
I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah, so I'm like, if I was to get it, I'd probably get the full palette, you know, the 6-pan palette that they've come up with, but then I'd just be getting that for the sake of it. So no, I'm staying strong. Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely pretty, but yeah, maybe harass Sugarpill and see when they give you nice things. Just be like, can I have this shade, please? Thank you. Next one. What is going on? KVD Vegan Beauty, which is
I like the blue.
Yeah,
I like
know you did that. I also find it very funny that they're like, they call themselves KVD Vegan Beauty, but like the V in KVD is now meant to stand for Vegan Beauty. So it's meant to be like kindness, vegan, something, vegan beauty. And I'm like, why are you saying vegan twice? Although most vegans do. I do want to say it multiple times to let you know. I was a vegan for 18 months, so I can say that, it's fine. This is very 2010.
Very odd.
Yeah, I don't get it.
What do you do with it?
I don't know. Swatch the blue repeatedly, I assume. Just take it out and go, ooh, because that's beautiful. It's $19. Yeah, they're saying
it's beautiful.
Yeah, I do like a good pun. They say it's 1970s glam, and I can kind of see that with the camel colors. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me as a general.
So do you just like put the blue on the lid and then blend it with a lighter orange?
Oh, I assume.
I mean, what do you do there?
And that really goes with Elena's Nikki tutorials video where she's doing about the color wheel. Like that really it doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense to me at all as a palette.
Who's buying that?
Somebody confused and in more need of help than me. So, to be
saying something.
Damn right. Next one. This is Barry M. They have a new Matte Me Up lipstick in the shade Blacklisted, and it's available now for £4.99.
They have other new things as well. I'm not sure if you've seen it. They've got metallic cream eyeshadows and new eyeliners as well. I'll try and find the picture and send it to you.
Yes, and I will insert them along here.
I'm interested in that. I love Barry M. Barry M lip formula is great.
Barry M is fantastic. Their eyeliners are so freaking good. I don't even know what these ones look like. What colors are they? Do we know?
I think they're like metallic, colourful ones.
Getting, need, want, must have. Yeah.
Yep.
They're apparently available on Superdrug as well. So yeah, I'm gonna get a few of those.
Yeah.
Treat myself. I sneak peeked this last week as well, and I was we were talking about Dandelion Cosmetics, and they were showing the first three and then the next three. This is the full autumn bundle that they came out with today. It's $45. Here's the thing, if you took it from the shade S'mores down from the swatches, I'd love that as a palette. I'm not interested in the top half. So that alone, I'm like, I'm obviously not getting it. Yeah, it's I can see the appeal, but it's not for me. Yeah. I think we've all reached a consensus.
Yeah.
This one, Missa, you'll enjoy. So Jessup, yes, there we go. Jessup have a new brush set. There is a collection of 25 brushes, and obviously you can get them on AliExpress. And I checked out, the prices range from like $14 up to like $45. So obviously for the bigger set, and depending upon where you get it from.
AliExpress. It used to be Amazon.
Yeah, no, you can get them on AliExpress, and you can get them on Amazon as well. But Jessup have their own store on AliExpress.
See?
They're very pretty.
Yeah.
I need the eye brushes.
Yeah. I love Jessup brushes. They're so
I'm looking at them, and those are the same brushes I have in my set, by the way, like exact same.
Yeah, and I've bought like 4 sets in my lifetime because I love them so much.
Yeah. I've bought like 2 or 3 of the same one because I just end up using them all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want this.
Yeah, same.
This pleases me.
Please,
yeah.
Santa.
Yeah. Next one then is Beauty Bakery. It is the Butter Hydra Silk Primer. So they say it's a natural finish formula infused with goji berry extract, and it is apparently pore filling. It minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines, and it is cruelty free. It's going to be available from October 9th on their website. And do they have a price there? No, they haven't put a price there as to what that's going to be, but they did say then that their new organic eggs beauty sponges are available now for $18. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care too much about primers, and I have my my e.l.f. poreless putty primer, so I mean, I'm good with what I have, thanks.
I like the packaging.
Yeah, and in fairness, they do give towards like good causes, because we've talked about that previously, so fair enough. Trixie Cosmetics, they have a new collection. It's the Red Scare collection. It includes a Red Scare matte lipstick, a Pleather Daddy lip gloss, and a Russian Doll Sprinkles, which is a Red Star glitter. And that is available from tomorrow, which is October the 2nd, from 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. No information.
Do you know why it's a Russian doll?
No.
Because Katya, it's Trixie and Katya. Katya is a drag queen, supposed to be Russian, and she actually faked Russian like accent perfectly. When she came on a drag race, she spoke in Russian. I was like, is it a Russian person? He was so good. He was so good impersonating Russians. It's one of my favorite drag queens, Trixie and Katya. That's why it's Russian, because she's like a Russian hope.
Thank God we have you here, because I know nothing about Drag Race.
The best. And I kind of want it just for that reason.
And it's a beautiful red lipstick.
Yes.
And I love that you have said, even in your dollar store haul, that you're getting more into reds.
Yeah, I am. It's you. It's your fault.
I'm so happy. next one is Hollow Taco. They have a new multi-chrome collection. They're $14 each and they come in 5 different shades. There is Cat's Evasion, Purple with Envy, Mist Shift, Blue Ink Slick, and Chameleon Coat. And you can get the whole box together for $70, meaning that you save nothing. But you get a free box, I guess. Yeah, I'm not great with nails. I know that Missa has said that she's using a lot more stick-on, press-on nails these days.
My influence. I love them. It's pretty.
Yeah, so next thing that we have then is Anissa Beauty. So they have some new brushes available. There's a tapered highlighter brush for $32. There's a crescent contour brush for $34 and a buffing bronzer brush for $34. And Sweet Merciful Zeus is that expensive.
I will stick to Real Techniques and Jessup.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Also, that picture makes them look like they've been used.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know, sometimes the pictures they choose to put forward for these things make no sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about that later because there was another picture that was put up that I was like, this makes no sense as to why somebody would put this forward as an attempt to sell you their product. Midas Cosmetics are coming out with a pastel palette, and there's actually 2 different ones. So there's one for a lighter skin tone and one for a darker skin tone. And there doesn't seem to be a wild difference in them, except that in one the pink is like darker and the green is darker, and then there's a slightly different shade of shimmer. But they're also coming out with glosses as well. So that's coming out October 4th if anyone's interested. I don't care.
No.
Yeah. Moving swiftly on. This is K Lashes Cosmetics. They have collaborated with Indie Eye and they have launched a new palette. It is available for $30, but you can use the code Jamie10 for 10% off. It's okay.
Quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. It feels like a color story I've seen from like Revolution or something like that before. So I'm like, I'd prefer to get a Revolution one than this.
I think everybody's doing those greens and purples for Halloween.
Which I don't hate.
No, I love them.
That is my roundhouse. And speaking of house, this is House Lab.
Oh, smooth.
I genuinely did not mean to do that. That just was a weirdly happy accident, like me. Happy accident.
It was an unhappy accident.
Well, you know, for your adoptive parents, you were a very happy accident.
Well,
that's what my adoptive parents say to me too, and I'm like, did an accident? But there we go. They have the 4 new collections which we had talked about previously, but they also have some new Lorac lip glosses apparently, and they're coming in 13 new shades. We've talked about lip glosses before. We can't really be bothered.
I can wear them right now anyway. What's the point?
Yeah, exactly. So moving swiftly on, and can I also just say, her stuff is really expensive.
Really expensive.
Really expensive for Amazon. You'd think, you know, they'd bring it down a little bit more. Do we get to pay less if we have Amazon Prime? Just wondering. This also came out as well, and I did not think that this was House Labs as well when I looked at this. This was not the brand that I thought of when I saw this picture, but it appears that they're coming out with some blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. I mean, it makes sense because they don't have that in their collection, but yeah.
They've just priced me out of being interested in them.
Yeah. The one time we were like, oh, this is interesting. And then we looked and we were like, oh no, backing slowly away. Like, no, they were going at us with like Stila prices without having shown that they had the Stila payoff. So I was like, no, thank you. We also have Heatherloo Cosmetics. They have some new mini pigment stacks, and you can get the neon stack for £5, and you can get the pastel stack for £5. So yeah, I mean, that's not bad for like a little stack of pigments.
Very cheap.
Yeah. Cheap, cheerful, but I'm very bad with pigments. They just sit there and I have to constantly, we've said this before. I'm not repeating myself again, as much as I may like the sound of my own voice. This is from Beauty Marked & Co. It is their Sarwa collection. So they have the Sarwa eyeshadow palette. It's $30. Packaging looks very Revolution Pro-y.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, and then they have the Sarwa Blush Duo for $25, and they have Sarwa lip glosses, which are $12 each. In addition to that, they have the Nile Butterfly Effect mascara for $10, and they have an 11-piece eye and lip brush set for $30. I mean, that's not bad for a brush set, but I don't know what it's like. There's nothing there that I'm interested in personally.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, moving on. I'm mostly just like, I want to go to Jenny's live.
No, me too. I was thinking.
We're only on page 32, so.
No, I'm doing the best I can. Makeup Maniacs Cosmetics have some new loose pigments that are coming out. So they have 5 mattes and 1 with a pearl finish. You can get them for $5 each, or you can get the whole set together bundled for $22. So that means that you're saving $8. It is what it is. I'm ambivalent. This is September Rose Cosmetics, which is a UK indie brand. It's also black owned, and they are coming out with some lip glosses. Again, don't really 100% get why people are coming out with lip glosses these days, but there you go. They are vegan and cruelty free, and they're coming out in 14 different shades, and they are retailing for £9.99 or €10.93. And we have, you know, US dollars there, $12.74 for you, Elena. Not that you'll be shipping anything from the UK, but there you go. I mean, it's lip glosses. I do like September Rose, so they are good. This is from Makeup by Shea. It is the Colorado Aspens eyeshadow palette, and it has 15 shades. And they've kind of done the tatty thing of like having the different, like the rows or the columns of the color stories, which I think is quite smart, but then having the different textures of the glitter and the shimmer and the matte. So I think that's actually quite clever. It's available for $26. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
Nah.
Yeah. Then next thing we have is the Lab Cosmetics. They have a new phosphor fluorescent liner, and you can get the bundle of them together for $60 as opposed to the full retail value, which would be $80. But I don't think you can buy them singularly, because I went onto the website because I was checking, and I think you have to get all of them together, which I was like, that's not how you're going to get people to buy your stuff. Let people try one of them, see if they like them, and then they'll come back and invest.
They are nice though. Huh?
Yeah, they look interesting.
I like them.
Yeah, but it's, yeah, I would prefer if they had them singularly available. I couldn't find them singularly on their website unless they had sold out. I don't know. Yeah, well, you know, I didn't look too hard because I'm a busy woman. Very busy and important. Moira Cosmetics have also come out with some new face palettes. They're going to be $16 each, and they come in 6 different shades. There's Ready, Set, Go, Take Notice, Look Out, Spot On, Stay Ready, and Chic Mood. So yeah, they look pretty. And $16, that's not bad for a face set. Don't hate it. Also don't love it. I have enough.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're a black owned indie brand. Then we have Alien Cosmetics. They have collaborated with a Serendipity, the artist from Instagram, and they have this palette for $35. I think it's the shade in the middle that's making me almost kind of go, that looks nice. But then I think if I took that shade out, I'm not as interested. And it's $35, so I'm like,
I just palette overload.
Yeah, there's a lot of palettes. Yeah, I'm not that wildly into it. Oh, next thing, we sneak peeked this last week, and it since went on sale. This is Lois Cosmetics, and sorry, I'm very excited. This is the Easy Rain Liquid Metal Eyeshadow. I very quickly went on, and I may have gotten all 6 of them. And I may have gotten them for myself and for Elena. It's her Christmas present. And I also brought the brush set.
Lois been talking to me on Instagram. Lois, if you're watching this, you're so amazing. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, she is so nice. Like she really cares about what she does. And yeah, I ended up getting all 6 of them. There is like a little Halloween bundle, but like they sold out really quickly.
I can imagine for that price.
Yeah. And like the quality of her palettes are amazing. I also got you the Gone Rogue palette as well because I figured you'd enjoy that. There's a chartreuse screen in it. So yeah, I would assume she's going to restock those. I am so excited. When they arrive, I will probably do a video of swatches or something and just go.
You have to.
Braveheart them all over my face and be like, this is how I live now. Just going into work with like smears of liquid eyeshadow all over me. It's how I choose to live my life. Yeah, I spent like £200. I really lost my mind.
Oh my god.
But they also had liners and I was like, I want to try
they had free shipping over £40.
I did that, but they also had a code.
You have to pay for that.
They also had a code for 15% off. So I was like, there we go. Yeah, so I was like, yeah.
I wish they had free shipping for US. I would be like shopping more.
Yeah. Oh, they're
probably too expensive for them to do that.
Yeah, I think, you know, they're still like establishing themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but oh, they're so good. Have you had a chance to play with the rose metal yet?
No.
You'll love it. You'll really love it. Trust me. It's very nice. So next one then is Angel Empire Cosmetics. They have their Corpse Bride inspired paint pot water activated liner, and they are $12 each. It's more kind of cake liner type things, but it annoys me when they put all of them together in the one thing because I'm just like, oh,
it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a mess to use.
Yeah, not for me. I thought for a second when I saw it that it was that like you know how Victoria Beckham came out with her weird eyeshadow that none of them were separated and they were all in the one pan, and I was like, this is so stupid. This is made by somebody who doesn't understand makeup. Like, I thought for a second when I saw that was what it was, but it isn't.
Yeah, Cult Beauty had them on their like best sellers page the other day. I was like, come on.
Who's buying that? I have a problem with makeup and even I haven't bought that. You know it's bad when I haven't gotten it.
That's true.
Sweet Peas Cosmetics have a new sauced up collection. It includes apparently 3 high pigment lip glosses for $6 each, a Hydra gloss, 7 loose glitters, they're $2 each, 2 liquid lipsticks and lip liners, a liquid glow highlighter for $10, and they have the sauced up eyeshadow palette for $20, or you can get the whole bundle together for $35 US. Not bad to get everything together, like lip glosses, etc. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But I'm also like, meh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All the palettes are looking the same. Like Halloween, they all look the same.
Yeah, it's like, here's some oranges, here's some greens, here's some purple. There you go. Like it is, those are the colors you think of when you think of Halloween, which, you know, fair, but it is a little bit like cliched at this point. Chaotic Cosmetics have also come out with their Dreadful palette. We sneak peeked some of this last week. We now know what it looks like. It's going to be retailing for $34 and will be available from October the 3rd if you're interested.
It is dreadful.
Yeah, it's so incoherent. Like I don't understand it. I'm so, yeah. Anyways, happy thoughts. OMFG are launching 6 colors of their neon liner. Who isn't doing neon liners? Who isn't doing liners? It's like there was a memo sent around to all cosmetics going, have you heard? 2020 is the year that the world goes on fire, but also liners.
I like the pink tones though.
Oh yeah, like that is really pretty. I like
it's quite unusual, right?
Yeah, I haven't really seen anything like that so far, so I think that's interesting. And the owner of OMFG Cosmetics is actually very nice because I've spoken to them a few times. So, hello. Yeah, don't know how much it costs, but it's, you know, I wouldn't mind finding that. Clumsy Beauty, which is an interesting name for a brand. They have a new collection. They have the Soy Una Brat bundle. So there are 2 pairs of lashes and 1 eyeshadow palette, and that's $50, which is expensive. You can get the Soy Una Brat eyeshadow palette, and that is $35. So it seems like the lashes are like $7.50 each based upon that bundling price.
It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing, if you can't say anything nice, just
Yeah.
on with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Davina Cosmetics have given some sneak peeks towards their Aurora Flare collection. So this seems to be all 4 of the shades that they're coming out with, which is launching October 2nd. And what I will say is Davina Cosmetics do a lovely like shimmer shadow, and they look really pretty.
Oh yeah. This looks beautiful.
Yeah. And they're in the States, so like I'm like, oh, there's customs. But I do have quite a few of their shadows, and they do perform really, really nicely. So yeah, that is them. This is a new UK-based indie brand. It's Helen Simmons Beauty, and she's at the moment selling lashes. So she has 5 different styles to choose from. They are 100% vegan and cruelty-free, and they're retailing for £6.50. So yeah, it's not the cheapest lashes out there, but
I'll just buy mine on Amazon.
yeah, there. Or you can just head off to TK Maxx and
Exactly.
yeah. I saw your haul.
I got a bunch of bottom lashes on Amazon. It's like top lashes and bottom lashes for like $9 at 10 pairs. 10 pairs of top, 10 pairs of bottom.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them now.
Yeah. Peachy Queen has a new eyeshadow palette. It is the Ganja Queen eyeshadow palette. $31.95, and I have said many times before about how I feel about marijuana themed makeup. It annoys me. I don't like it.
Sex, religion, and drugs are all big no's for my makeup.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, on one of the weeks that I was sick and we didn't film, we missed. There was a lipstick that was released by the Lab Cosmetics. And it was penis shaped. It was actually like when you took out the bullet, it was a penis.
Oh, know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
Yeah,
both of you. Why are you laughing, Elena? You're getting it too.
I was like, who is buying this? Like, unless it's like a silly thing to give to somebody for, like a hen do or something. It doesn't. But even then, I'd be like, oh, why are you giving this to me? It's such a waste. A waste of makeup. I suppose you could maybe melt it down.
Who is going to do that?
Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. The Paris Lynn collection has come out with a masquerade palette. This is what I was saying earlier about I get so confused when people put out a promotional picture that doesn't look great, because if you look down at the bottom right corner, the purple shade has like shattered and is around the bottom shade, so it's like all around the pan, and I'm like, why are you presenting this? It's like, just take a cloth and clean that.
I know, that's so weird.
I don't get it.
That could also be the same brand that we looked at like 5 pages ago.
Exactly.
Like it's all white label.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I don't like it.
It's dropping on the 12th of October if anyone is actually interested. We aren't. I want to move on with my life. VA Lash Beauty have a new release fall collection and bundle box. So it includes some lip glosses, and there's lots of different shades. They're $5.99 each. Some loose glitters, they're $3 each. Makeup sponges in different colors. I know how Elena feels about makeup sponges.
It's getting better. I've been using them actually.
Yeah. Well, you like your Juno Co ones. They are $4 each. You can get the bundle box. It contains 1 necklace, an earring, a lip gloss, 1 color eyeliner, and 1 palette for $45. You can get a palette bundle where you get 2 of the eyeshadow palettes together for $20. So I mean, I don't find them interesting at
2
all.
palettes for $20 or 1 palette and a random necklace and earrings for
Yeah.
45.
It's very confusing. And you don't even know what the necklace and earrings and stuff are going to look like, and are they really trashy looking? Yeah.
Nah.
Dodge. No, thank you. This, that was really weird. This is Rosewood Cosmetics, and this is a highlighter. This is a loose highlighter. It's the Lady Rose Dust loose highlighter. It's available now. It's $8, but it's so pigmented that you would just end up with purple.
That'll be great for me right now, for my look.
Oh, I use the purple highlight as well.
Yeah, me too.
Which one did you use?
Oh, yours? Your gift? KVD?
We're matching.
Yeah?
Sorry, that really pleases me. And this is like, I've been left out. I'm sorry.
I don't have one.
We'll get you one at some point, to be grand. Yeah, I mean, this is weird. It just looks like it's really, really pigmented. I don't see
It's
how
like a loose pigment for your eyes.
Yeah, so why are they selling it as a highlighter? I'm a bit confused. Anyways, it's $8 if you're interested. We sneak peeked this last week. This is Musee Beauty. They have the Impressionism lip glazes, and they're available now. They're $16 each, which is super expensive. Or you can get the two of them together for $30, saving $2 in all. I don't care. Yeah. No, thank you. Hip Dot. Stop it, Hip Dot. Hip Dot are coming out with too much, and I don't trust them. I've said this before. They did a collab with SpongeBob ages ago, and nobody talked about it, which makes me think that maybe it was not good. But they are coming out with a glitter palette, and it is $16. And weirdly, the shades of this reminds me of the Urban Decay Moondust palette. Just the tones. But yeah, Hip Dot have just peed me off too much over the last couple of weeks over their dodgy pictures of swatches and them not matching the shade. Yeah, I just don't trust them.
I don't like it.
Yeah, moving on. I don't want to talk about them anymore. Loud Lacquer are collaborating with Bailey Sarian. So she does like some cool Makeup and Murder type things as well. And this is a nail lacquer that they're coming out with. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting it, but I like that it's green. So, could be.
It's not your type of green anyway.
No, but I'll accept it. It's green adjacent. It's in the general neighborhood of green. It's fine. It's acceptable. Then next thing is Mecca Max, which we don't get here. It's like an Australian brand. They have come out with some new eyeliners. They're $16 Australian each. They're cruelty-free and vegan. They have metallic shades in wine, gold, and chocolate. They have matte shades in black, espresso, baby blue, khaki, lavender, lilac, nude, canary, and denim. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate them.
Yeah, they kind of look like Colourpop.
They do, yeah.
Is that expensive or is that not too bad?
Australian dollars is much higher than American dollars. So if that's 16 Australian dollars, that would be about maybe 10 American dollars.
Yeah, but
so about £8.
The price and they work.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't hate it, but I won't get the opportunity to try it. So, next thing we have then is Fenty have a new diamond bomb all over Diamond Veil in Rose Rêve, which is a rose gold shade. They think that the price should be around about $39. It looks pretty.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
I want that.
I don't think it would work for my skin tone.
I'll make it work.
I love my one.
I would make it work, but not for $39.
I'll make anything work for $39. It's like you're going here, you're working.
It could be like a blush for us, but then it's too glittery for a blush.
No such thing as too glittery. I want to look like an extra on Twilight. Okay, so next we have up is Glam, which is a makeup brand on Shein. Shein that does all like the fashion stuff. And they have this eyeshadow palette. It's called the Dark Side Eyeshadow Palette, and it's available now for $9 US.
it was just the top 2 rows, I'd be somewhat interested.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's okay. It hasn't harmed me or my family, so I can't get too angry at it. Yeah. Next thing then is the Zodiac Cosmetics. And they said that this is dropping October 1st. It's their full reveal of the Zodiac lipsticks. But I went onto the site earlier and I couldn't find any information on them. They aren't available on the site yet. But I guess, you know, some people love getting things that are associated with their star sign. So yeah, you can get like a lipstick that has your star sign on it.
Milani's coming out with a new orange blush. Sorry, they have 2. They've got Coco Felicitia, which is a deep berry, and Sunrise Senorita, which is a warm, wearable orange, and I am buying this as soon as it comes on Beauty Bay.
Same.
Holy macaroni. It might be the most beautiful blush I've seen this year.
Yeah,
I want to.
I'm
$7.99.
I can get it in Walmart.
Probably
I mean, that price for Americans, for us, it's like £11.
It's like €14 here.
Yeah, it's really expensive for us, but
yeah.
I am buying that, and there's so many sausages that are going to buy that as well.
Right.
I'm very excited about that. I love an orange blush. So.
Stunning, and it's got a sheen to it. Oh,
yeah, I'm genuinely excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a blush, but oh my goodness, I want it so much.
No, I'm excited about that. They're also coming out with a fruit fetish lip balm. I don't like the word fetish in makeup. It weirds me out. But yeah, it's apparently in pumpkin spice and it's $7.99 and it's limited edition.
You don't like fetish. I don't like lip balm. The words lip balm, I'm like, meh.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't really care about that.
I mean, they can't release something after that orange blush and expect us to care about it.
Exactly. I'm still focusing on the orange.
Yeah.
I want it. I want to be orange. Next thing we have, this was very interesting in the sense that I got really confused because Brianna tagged me in this, and the initial promo video was them swatching it, but swatching it on can I say this, an arse cheek.
This is very on brand. Look at the picture. It looks like it's
so
so
confusing. I was like, what has Brianna sent me? And then I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it was really yeah, so they have
an actual arse cheek.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would not be surprised.
I was so confused. I was like, what the hell is my Instagram showing me? Yeah, this is Camarillo Beauty. They've come out with 4 new liquid lipsticks and they're $17 each.
I think you pronounce it Camarillo. It's
Camarillo.
like Spanish to pronounce it yo. Camarillo.
Yo!
Camarillo.
Double L is like yo, Camarillo.
Well, you know, I gave
that's
it
4 years of living in Miami. It's like, that's what I learned.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not wildly interested in those, but it was interesting seeing a bare arse cheek, you know.
Was it a nice smooth one, or was it like a
hairy hand bun? Imagine a hairy one and them trying to put like oh, you can see how laughing.
Oh!
You're welcome. Next one then is from Nabla Cosmetics. They have the Viper Lip Plumper. So it's apparently a clear plumping balm and it's vegan and cruelty free and it's €18.90. They say it's clinically tested by medical staff for an immediate volume effect of up to 2 hours. Medical staff? I feel like that is not a good use of their time during a pandemic.
Actually, right now.
Yeah. They're like, no, divert the doctors. They must look at the lip plumpers. But we have people dying. No. Check the lip plumping. It's very weird. Anyways, that's available for €18.90 if you're interested.
No.
No, I'm all right. I have scrawny lips, but even then, I'm like, no, because I'll just end up with a tingly tongue. Because I'll just be going.
Now you'll go on a date, right? And you'll have big, fat, beautiful lips for 2 hours, and then your date will turn around and be like, oh, gives a kiss, you know, just a little bits of paper.
It's all right. They're aware of what my lips look like.
It's so hard to believe their work. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think they do.
No, not really. We sneak peeked this last week. We had just seen the outside of the palettes. This is Glam Cosmetics, and they have 5 palettes which can be used as liner, face, and body art. So they are like, I guess, like body paint sort of palettes. And there's 6.25 grams per pan, and they are retailing for $45 each. There are 5 different styles. There's Tropical Treasure, which is greens and blues. There's Color Galaxy, there's Abstract Rose, there's Pastel Paradise, and then there's Neon Festival. I'm not interested. Can't be bothered. Yeah.
Way expensive.
Yeah,
Not
really
for that price.
And it's just liners and stuff. Ugh, don't care. Okay, this is for you, Elena. It's a lot of profusion stuff. Off you pop. I'll leave it to you.
Oh, is that? Oh yeah, Profusion is coming out with the Halloween edition. So the first item is Terrific Face and Body Paints. That's $3 each. And I might have to try them because, you know, that's my brand. I love Profusion.
Yeah.
And they usually work. Like, this stuff is good.
And
so
it's
it's multiple, yeah, it's different colors. So I wish they came in a bundle, like in a palette, though.
yeah.
But, yeah. How many brands are there? It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna find out when I go to Walmart, I guess.
Yeah. I just stole it off the website. I was like, oh, quickly, just put all of this.
Oh, the glitter looks nice. The glitter pigment is $3 each.
Yeah, I want the green one.
Profusion glitter is real good, so I might pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pick that green picture on purpose? Because I wanted to see the blue, and I bet you picked the green.
Look, it takes me a long time to put this document together, and I
I'll
edit
have
the
to
video.
go get them. You know, Teresa, it's for me. I have to go get them.
If I want to put green into my video, I will put green into my
Fine. I'll start charging for my appearances.
Here's a peanut.
Just give me some of your palettes.
And then I got RIP UV Neon Liner, $3 each. Very inexpensive. And of course, Teresa picked the red one, although I would like to see blue too.
I chose the pink one.
Oh, that's pink? Oh, looks like red.
I feel like you did that for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend you did.
I did.
$3. That's amazing.
Yeah. Definitely interested. That's very nice. I have matte lips, $3. Everything's $3. I mean,
packaging is so cute.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like the packaging. It's very cute, and it's right pricing for the brand. And they'll also have 9 shade palettes. So here lies 9 at $7, and they have 3 of them, different ones.
Yeah, those sold out really quickly. Because the Here Lies Fangs is sold out.
Oh, they're sold out already?
Yeah, the Here Lies Hellcat is gone, and so is the Here Lies Jester. They sold out really, really quickly on Profusion's website.
That's on the website,
exactly.
But the Walmart usually have a lot of stock. So
exactly, yeah. So for anyone who's in the US, if you're looking to get this,
I'm going to Walmart.
He's told.
Go on Sunday after your live.
Yeah, the fangs and everything.
Yeah,
it'll make sense. You know, I'm
gonna eat you if you don't sell me those.
Yeah, fair. Next thing is from Morphe, and actually when I saw the packaging of this, I thought it was KVD. It looked like, you know, the KVD mascara, because you know how they have the matte black with the shiny black writing on it. Anyways, they're coming out with a new mascara. It's $12. They say it goes big on volume for large and in charge lashes that won't flake out for $12. Meh, it's a mascara. I don't really care. Yeah. Dominique Cosmetics are coming out with 6 new lipsticks. They're $20 each, and 4 lip liners, which are $18 each. I'm not really bothered about Dominique Cosmetics. I haven't been wowed by the palettes I've tried from them. I just find them okay. but they're way more expensive than they should be.
Yeah, that's what I found too. I got one in BoxyCharm and I decluttered it because it was just meh.
Yeah. It's not great. So I wouldn't be bothered getting the lipsticks, and they're very very neutral, and I don't really go for neutral lips. They're just not for me. Even though I probably should because I have scrawny lips. But there you go. MAC also have a new fresh out of the shower brow gel. That's what they're calling it. It's $26. It's coming out October 5th. And they say that the self-love brow complex gently sculpts and lifts your brow hairs into a naturally fluffy shape, and fresh glow elixir will catch the light, giving your brows a dewy finish.
Benefit had a like a luminizing brow gel at one point.
Oh yeah.
You know, on the subject of MAC brows, I will say the big that one's really good. Really good. So I'm actually quite interested in this.
Yeah, I don't care about brows. I have enough. I'm fine.
And I have nothing to put on. I have no hairs to put on. I've been doing all this Halloween looks, so all I do, I keep shaving them off, whatever I have, so I can cover them. So I'm gonna be browless unless like until the end of October at least.
As I look at us, it's like Elena no brows, me medium brows, Teresa big brows.
All of the brows hidden under the fringe because can't have it. You know, you have to keep these puppies hidden, you know, lest all of the children try and steal them. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood tonight. Slade Faces Cosmetics have come out with a new eyeshadow palette. It's coming out on the 1st of November, which is, they're really giving us way too much notice. But I don't care. It reminds me a little bit of the Urban Decay Naked Overloaded palette.
It's very long.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, length isn't all it's cracked up to be.
No, it's not.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't know either. But an innocent young. Yeah. Next thing we have is, and I don't know how I'm meant to pronounce this, Solo Giovan. It's an eyeshadow palette, 8 mattes, 7 shimmers, $29.99. I don't like it. Yeah. No, moving on. Almeida Cosmetics have a Boomin' brush cleaner. It's retailing for $10 US. Yeah, so if you're looking for things to clean your brushes,
That looks interesting. I wonder what that is.
no idea. Yeah, it's an indie brand, so fair enough. Fair play to them. We have gotten through all of the new makeup releases. We are now onto sneak peeks. Pat on back. We're doing well.
Yeah, the fastest today, the fastest.
We have
Life wore me out. I was like, I can't even work out. It took so long.
Well, I'm very motivated to watch Jenny's live. That's all I'm saying. So Daisy's Baddest Lashes have revealed their new Lowrider Girl Part 2 eyeshadow palette. Blech. Don't like it. Yeah. Beauty Me Vivian have given a sneak peek of a new eyeshadow palette. I do like this.
Yeah, you will do.
I can imagine.
Why? It's the gold, obviously. That's what's gotten me. Yeah, that looks pretty. I'm excited about that. Sleek makeup, it seems, are coming out with some new things. There's no information on dates or prices yet, but it appears that they're coming out with some blushes and like some like contours or bronzers or general face powders. So watch this space. We'll have more on that soon, I'm sure. Peaches and Cream, they have come out with a Coral Kisses bundle. So, or they are coming out. It's 3 new glosses, and they are €16.95 apparently for all 3. So it works out as being like €5.65 each. Yeah, whatever. It's a lip gloss.
They're pretty, but you're gonna wear a face mask, so
Exactly.
Exactly.
It comes to us all. Pastry Cosmetics are releasing a new Cake Please eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm just getting sassy now. The Diary Cosmetics are coming out with the Femme Dreams eyelash book. So you apparently get 3 high quality 25mm faux mink lashes. Don't know how much it is though. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. They're huge.
At least they're full mink.
Yeah, oh God, can't go near actual mink. This is Carla Cosmetics. They're coming out with some pastel duochromes apparently sometime in October.
They look stunning.
They do. I'm excited about that.
Yep.
I think that's nice. Meliva Cosmetics are coming out with a new eyeshadow palette. It's a 9-pan. Yeah.
Meh.
Warm neutral, don't care. Suave Sita Gang are coming out with a limited edition Halloween palette. I mean, it's exactly what you would think of for Halloween, isn't it? Some browns, purples, a bit of red.
It's not purple and green as everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't care. When I saw this, I thought it was the Juvia's Place 6-pan palettes. That's exactly what I thought when I saw it. But it's apparently Fearless by Glaby. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it's some new eyeshadow palettes which should be coming out October 10th. Yeah. We also have Erica's Vanity Shop. They have revealed that they're coming out with a new Diva eyeshadow palette. And that is coming out on October the 8th.
So many palettes, so much landfill. That's all it feels to me.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it's a lot of waste.
Yeah. Elijah Storm Cosmetics have also sneak peeked this palette. Oh, why did you bother? Like, no. Beatbox Beauty are apparently going to be releasing some things, so it looks like it might be some singles, because that doesn't make sense as a coherent eyeshadow palette. But they're also coming out with some kind of fun coloured eyelashes. That's kind of cool. Like that. That's interesting to me. But then, you know, if you're putting on false lashes and then trying to mix your own lashes into it, unless you had a coloured mascara. Well, yeah. Anyways, brilliant for drag makeup, I would imagine. Yeah. Helen's like, yes.
I heard that.
Yes. I heard you. Then we have Lust Beauty Cosmetics. They're coming out with some new liquid lipsticks. They should be coming out sometime in mid-October. And I saw that one of the shades was called WAP, but it stands for Warm Apple Pie. I was like, look at you, your fingers on the pulse. And I got a good giggle out of that, I won't lie, I did. But then I ended up with the song in my head and I really don't like the song.
Have you seen that meme where the guy's like, oh, my minister asked me what WAP means, and he said it was worship and praise. So the minister is like, everyone has to come for WAP next weekend.
Brilliant.
That's what my dad would do.
Lust Beauty are also coming out with a Halloween bundle. It's apparently going to include 3 glasses, 2 lip scrubs, 2 Halloween scrunchies. What is it with scrunchies these days? A Ka-Ute plush ghost keychain, cute, and a black makeup sponge. So yeah, there you go, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Nocturnal Cosmetics are going to be releasing 3 new loose highlighters. There you go. They're $6.99. We also have Alamara Cosmetics have given a sneak peek of some new eyeliners. So they're very vague on exactly what it is, but there you go. Clarity Cosmetics have also given a sneak peek for the swatches of their new I Love Coffee palette. And it reminds me a bit of the Natasha Denona Glam palette, because it has that cool toned, frosty, neutral to it, but then there's also a little bit of warmth in there. So it's like a mixture of the Glam and the Bronze palette from Natasha Denona.
It's actually quite pretty.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It makes sense. Mitchell, because I'm not calling him Mitchell, because it just
already did.
Yeah, it just annoys me, and I don't know why it so annoys me. But he's coming out with his own brand, and they've kind of sneak peeked some bits and pieces. So it looks like there's going to be, it could be like a liquid lipstick, I think, based upon the components. And he's of course coming out with a mirror, because now that everyone's getting rid of their Jefferson Starship mirrors, a new lord must come to the town. But I think, are they still friendly? Because they were meant to do like a
they are
class together. Interesting.
Which puts me off him.
Yeah.
No.
Because I kind of think that the friends that you keep says an awful lot about you.
Well, that's what my mum's always told me, and I do think that's true.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah, it says an awful lot about you. Yeah, it does make me wonder. Terra Moon Cosmetics have also just given a sneak peek that they seem to be coming out with something. So there you go. Now we're on to the outside of palettes. Lucky Lashes Cosmetics are coming out with something. It's called the Sad Girl palette. 50/50 Makeup, which is a UK-based indie brand, are also coming out with something. It seems to be it's called the Autumn Eyeshadow palette. This is interesting. This is Spellbound Beauty Co. They are coming out with the Book of Nightmares Artistry palette. That looks kind of cool and gothic. And they also have a highlighter collection. I found this stuff on Twitter. So yeah. I think, who was it? Brianna? No, Becky. Becky tagged me in this, and I was like, how did you find this? It looks kind of interesting, but the packaging on the highlighters is very bulky. Like, it just seems a bit wasteful. And we also have Awake Skin. They have a new skincare travel set, and it includes a travel size glow smoothie vegan jelly cleanser, a travel size rise and reset vegan eye cream, and a travel size glow pill vegan super serum.
We are all traveling right now.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, well done, lads. This was not well thought through. Now we are towards the end. We are at the enabler alert. You have done well. 10 points to whatever Hogwarts house you are.
Always Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw. I know. It makes sense though.
Better than Hufflepuff anyway, let's be honest.
Yeah. Whenever I think of Hufflepuff, I think of Jigglypuff, the Pokemon. I am that generation. Anyways, obviously as part of the enabler alert, we have to start off by saying Missa has a code with Look Fantastic. It is MISSA. You'll find the link below, because there's obviously a link that you can use to go and show that you've come via her. So it's all good for her and the channel, etc. So go buy something and use the code. Beauty Bay, we talked about them earlier, and their new blushes and bronzers and the highlighters, which look amazing. You can get some of their stuff for 15% off if you use the code HAULIT15. So they're already pretty cheap. Why not get extra 15% off? Treat yourself is what I say. Cloud 10 Beauty have a benefit kind of package together. It's worth €138, but you can get it for €64.50. It seems to be a lot of their brow stuff. So
wow, that's quite good actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. And they also have an offer on at the moment where if you spend €100 or more, you can take 20% off with the code FALL20. And if you're spending less than €100, you can take 15% off with the code FALL15. So you could get that bundle of the benefit stuff and pay the €64.50, but you could take 15% off it.
What would that make it?
Fast math. Hold on, I'll do it on my computer, because I don't want to do math.
I was just wanting to put you on the spot.
€54.83.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, so that's pretty.
That'd be a nice Christmas present for someone.
Definitely, yeah. Then Lorac Cosmetics have 25% off everything if you use the code PAYDAY25. Claire actually did a recent video on them on her channel, and I know that Rebecca got their eyeshadow palette as well, and I think she might have used it in a video, but I might be having a very lucid dream. I don't know. It's all very confusing. I don't know what's happening in my life. Shroud Cosmetics, which is a terrible name for a brand. They have 45% off everything if you use the code YIKES, which very fitting. Musee Beauty have 20% off their limitless lash liner. If you're interested, you use the code GRAD2020. Makeup Maniacs Cosmetics have the Strawberry Lemonade palette available for $10. You don't need a code, it's just automatically applied. And Nima Beauty International have 25% off. No code is needed, it's just automatically applied. That's it. We did it.
Wunderbar.
Hurrah. Do please like, comment and subscribe, all that general jazz. Do please come to Elena's live. If you don't, I'll find you, I'll hunt you down. I'll do a Liam Neeson, because I'm Irish, and that's just what we do. We have a great bloodlust. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, maybe maybe you shouldn't be sleeping with people, you know. Oh yes, we have to go to Jenny's live. Do all the things, subscribe, come back, see you next week. Bye.
Bye.